Yo, what is shaking my Gucci booties? Back to another YouTube video. Sorry I didn't have this all set up yet, but we are going to be reacting to Dr. Phil. So we are going to watch Mom Says Son Claims He's a Cyborg, uses robotic movements and speech. Tucker, I can't. I'm making a video.
We'll start off with some peasant roles, okay?
So
and
let's
I ain't doing
get
no
straight into the video. Sorry. Just turned it up. All right.
Who is it?
It's your mom.
Enter.
Hey, Oren. Can I turn on the light? It's a little dark in here and I can't see.
Dark in here.
Huh?
Okay, who has its room who has their room very extremely dark, and what is this kid up to?
You prefer dark in here.
My son, Oren, thinks he's a cyborg from the year 2050.
Mother.
I'm sorry, he thinks he's a cyborg from 2050? I don't think there is even any cyborgs in 2050.
Just come down.
You are
Just come
disturbing our
down.
operations. We are receiving
Just come
programming.
down.
We are watching.
This is so hilarious. He's getting all peed off.
We are learning
Learning what?
about the future.
Oren has robotic movements and robotic speech. It's a glitch. He's a computer.
Your intensity will be matched as we try to save you and everyone that we know.
He talks in a collective, everything is we. He hasn't said I in over a year.
We are alone in this. No one else was chosen to do what we are doing.
We need to, save the planet from sudden doom.
He needs to save the planet from sudden doom. Hey, that actually reminds me of something. Is he a fan of Doom Eternal? That's my theory. What? It's just a suggestion.
Cyborgs are part machine, part man, but I gave birth to Oren and he is flesh and blood. I also made lasagna downstairs and I wanted to know if you could, join us.
We are not hungry. Thank you.
Oren on the plane was astro traveling. Every time I turned around to check on him to make sure he was okay, he was zoned out. Astro traveling is where he travels to another dimension where he gets instructions.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is he in a different planet? Oh my god. So he just closes his eyes and does this. Oh my god. Why does he even think he's a cyborg? What is wrong with this dude?
From the higher beings. To me, it looks like he's sleeping.
There is an apocalypse in the future. We have seen it in our dreams and in our visions.
You have seen it in your dreams and in your visions. My god, this kid is too much. Well, I shouldn't call him a kid. He's actually a grown man.
2 years ago, he graduated from NYU Business School with a 3.9 GPA. This isn't the young man that I saw walk across the stage when he graduated. He's changed. He wanted to come back home, and I told him, of course, with the understanding that he would get a job. From that point on, it just spiraled.
We are still in that process of
It's spiraled?
gaining full employment.
That was a year ago, honey. That was a year ago.
Things do not happen overnight.
He was not looking for work. Oren is on his computer all day, and he very rarely comes down from his room.
Welcome to our headquarters.
I know that he's not a cyborg.
Oh my god. And he thinks his room is a headquarters. Welcome to our headquarters. This is too much. I can't bear the cringeness of this.
But he believes he is here to save the planet.
You say this has been going on for about 2 years.
Yes.
Oh, finally, we've made it halfway into the video, and then finally we get to meet Dr. Phil in this episode.
But when he's just around the house, just hanging around, is he always in cyborg mode?
He's always in cyborg mode.
So he never just comes in and says, hey, Mom.
No.
In looking back, Are there things that you recognize now, with the benefit of hindsight, where you saw atypical thinking or unusual behaviors or identifications when he was growing up?
I never saw anything.
Did you ever notice that in times of stress or conflict that he would seem to withdraw or disassociate in some way?
He started that once he came back home after college.
Well, then, what do you think? What do you think happened to him? Huh? Did someone make him go for cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? For Cocoa Puffs? Like, did you make him take that? Well, probably a kid made him take that. I don't know. Probably someone gave him drugs or something.
There were certain expectations when he came home that I wanted him to be a.
Did I just see a weird photo of him as a cyborg on, like, at the wall? Looks like he's naked. Oh my god, this is hilarious.
A part of, helping me around the house and taking out the garbage and helping me, clean up and helping with groceries. And he would just usually tell me that he's working, he's busy, and that he is on his computer, and sometimes would ask me to leave his room.
But he would isolate.
Yes, he would be in his room from early in the morning to 4 o'clock the next morning. He would be in his room working on, whatever it is that he does on his computer.
So you don't think he has a mental illness?
No, not at all.
So if
I'm sorry, you don't think he has a mental illness? Why do you think he's pretending to be a cyborg? Well, I pretended to be a complete. I pretended to be a demon when I was like around like 4. That was a little cringe for me, but let's just get back into the video.
If it's not a mental illness, what would motivate this kind of atypical behavior?
Well, one of the things that he knew that I wanted him to do was find a job, and he hasn't done that. And so, if he can claim that he's a cyborg and so forth and not have to enter into, having a real job like the rest of, the kids out there who graduate from college.
Oh, so that's the end of the video. So I'm gonna have to end the video here and like and subscribe if you haven't already. So I'll post more videos and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, Gucci Booty.